Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Quantus here on the ftog'ians server. Check out the place I came across. This is a quark cave, apparently. I don't know if there's some special name to it or whatever, but I stumbled across this just cave mining. You know, I like to... I'd like to do all mining. Cave mining, branch mining. I even have a quarry hole. A manual quarry hole, of course, guys, not with a machine or something. A little bit further away from here, where I just go down the Y12 and just go nuts. I usually excavate everything because there's so many ores and stuff. And let me just show you guys real quick. But anyway, this quark cave here has this. What is this called? A cave crystal, okay? And what's really cool about it, you guys see there's no torches down here. These emit light. And you can only find them in these. Apparently there's some different color patterns. Well, let's just check real quick. What are all the colors we can get? Cave crystal. So there looks to be 8 different ones. Okay? And we got this one and that one. And you can, if you ever look for them, what I've seen them before. If you just take a boat and go over the ocean, you will see them. We have a few of them in the mining world I've seen before, but I never really went down to one and explored it. And you guys see there's a lot of goodies here. A ton of emeralds and a ton of diamonds and gold. So I'm going to excavate this entire cave here. You know, I'm going to take as much of this cave crystal here as well, because I never know if we're going to need it. This would, for example, probably be really good. Whoops. If you build something in water, so you know, like how we used to do with the water wheels from immersive engineering and stuff, and there's a few blocks you gotta put underneath and so on to give it more. What is this stuff? Silver, I don't care. Where you get better efficiency and so on to manipulate the water, and these are probably gonna look really good, especially because on top of that they're also lighting, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this out, all the good stuff and so on. But let me show you guys real quick the spoils here from one day of mining. Let's just come over here. I pick them up and then bring them to other places wherever I'm at or am I full. And I kind of started changing this up a bit. Here is all the different blocks that I can possibly use fortune on. Okay? What are you? You're not in here. Get out of here. You know, all this stuff here, all the coal and redstone, lapis, diamonds, and so on. Tons of diamonds, 16. People always complain about not finding diamonds. These are all the metals that we are going to smelt. And do I have certain quartz at all? Wow. Apparently this was the first one. Is that a thing? Wow. Did not notice. Anyway, so here's all the different metals and so on that we can smelt. Besides, like, the black quartz, I guess. No, you gotta smelt that down, of course. Yeah. And this one, this is all the stone that I've collected. This is all kind of other building blocks and so on that I've been digging up. And then over here is random gobbledygook, where I'm going to start putting this stuff into. You guys see? Is this mine? I think it is, right? Yes, I died. We're gonna have to find a place to put these. I'm not sure yet where. But anyway, today's project, I cannot tell you how far we're gonna get. But I do want to do a little bit of beautification on something that we started in a recent live stream. I live streamed twice. One of them I was able to upload to YouTube. The other one, I don't know what happened to it. YouTube doesn't show it to me as that I streamed it, and Twitch doesn't let me export it. But it's fine. But I'm thinking of doing at least once, possibly twice a week live streams now. In case you're wondering, I don't really have a schedule yet, but I would like to have one. So I'm gonna think about what days would work out nicely and then start setting up a schedule. Because I know a lot of you guys want to have a schedule, so you know, there's no is he gonna stream today or not? Or you need to wait for the messages to get to you that I started streaming. So anyways, so I want to finish something on a project that we started in a live stream. That is the bridge over to the main base that we're gonna build, right over in that giant mountain there. And the other one I want to get started with today is the gold farm. I want to get started with that because the first part, once we're up on bedrock, And we figured out we want to build it is going to be quite tedious. I'm going to have to place a lot of blocks. So I'm going to need to get a bunch of stuff together for today. So after I'm done with this, we're going to run a few errands on the server. We're going to go to different farms and collect a bunch of the materials that people are getting for us there. Well, for everybody in the server, not just for us, or me, I should say. And I'm not even going to worry about the coal. I don't have any need for coal anymore. So, ooh, there's even diamonds up in the ceiling. So we're going to have to go up there. But anyway, guys, let me finish out clearing this as much as I want. I want to definitely get all the diamonds and emeralds. And as much of this cave crystal as I can bear to break. And then I'll see you guys on our errand run. Nether looks different. Very different. I just stepped through the portal from RG Shaw. Ooh, we have one in the spawn tower now. Interesting. I did not know. I'm gonna have to check where that one is. This is the one I just came through. There's Grog's base, and this is the work of Nemsen. I really like this project. I think it's very cool. You guys see out here there is a black wall, right? All the way around. I'm guessing this is basalt. And that is however many blocks that is from there, from the center to there. And that mimics the overworld, our imaginary world border of 750, right? So anybody knows that if you go beyond that, if you build your portal beyond that, you actually kind of come out outside. So that is really cool. And he took all this out. This must have taken ages. I'm hoping he waited until he had some Tinker stuff. And I don't know if he plans on taking all that out or not. I'm pretty caught up on his videos, but maybe in one of his... the latest one or something, maybe he shows it. But what I'm looking for right now is, well, this is definitely the iron farm. Iron farm. Free poppy every visit. Okay, let's go through here first and see. There's a bunch of iron in the spawn tower, but I kind of felt like showing you guys what the farms are looking like instead of, whoa. Okay, alright. Oh, there's the iron here. Oh, there's only 20 stacks of iron blocks. You guys can hear it. It's loud. We'll take some with us when we leave again. But I wanted to show you guys here. You guys remember episode 1 started over there. There's Non-Sanity. Let me say hi. So that is his. Let me go over here. So this is the, this is the actual... no, world spawn. The actual world spawn from the beginning is where our tower is now. And we moved the spawn to out here, okay? So our village doesn't stay chunk loaded. And he built this iron farm over here. It's far from done, but it is fully functional. I know, but it's starting to look really nice. And what the coolest thing, you guys have to watch this video on this, okay? Make sure you watch it. It's really cool. I know he used somebody else's design who he fully credits and so on, but he changed it, Non-Sanity style. Okay? And the cool thing is, because we don't have any chunk loaders yet, okay? So even with the poppies being shot through, guessing... Oh, that's what I'm guessing he makes them... I needed some tools. I'm guessing that he makes this probably later on or something to kill villagers, who knows. But this is where everything started. He started breeding the villagers here that he used for there. But what's so cool about his design is because without chunk loaders, when there is nobody in the overworld, even with the poppies being set through, all these, I think it's 64 villages, can merge into one. And then, of course, you get iron golems very slowly. But he made it that you can reset this via redstone. And then it takes, I think, up to about 4 hours. And then the iron farm is reset into 64 new villages. And you guys can see there is constantly iron golems dropping. And like I said, there's still a lot that is going to be done visually and so on, I'm sure. And already starting to look really nice, so I like this design a lot. I like the white and the green, especially because the above the blue. I think it looks really cool. I can't wait to see when this is finished, but it's a huge project. And he started tackling that right away from the coal age. But let's go ahead and take, I'm gonna take, I hope he doesn't mind, 2 stacks. because I'm gonna need a lot of hoppers and so on, and of course I'm gonna be able to repay him with gold very soon. Alright, I was just being yelled at that I should take the train, which is totally okay. And this is a project that Non-Sanity has built, and I think Toddy was involved, and Grok, and so on, and this is, oh, it's far from done. But the logic behind this, again, Non-Sanity made, it's amazing. We already have digital numbers, okay? Even though we're just in the Iron Age. This is bananas. You gotta watch this, how he explains it. It's really, really cool. And he set up this styling here, okay? There's up to, I believe, 64 different locations we can have. And they told me to go to South Station, alright? So let's go ahead and change this here to... So now it shows 12. How cool is this, right? So now I dialed Station 12, and then I click here, and we're gonna take a ride. We're gonna fall down first, and... Ah, here we go. Maybe it was just a lag spike. Ooh, nice tunnel. I haven't seen that yet. Very cool. I like it. Very modern. And apparently this goes all the way, and I'm gonna turn this down here. Oh my lordy lord. This is loud. Sorry about that. I'm gonna take that all the way to the witch farm over here. Oh, there's a sign. I'm gonna crush. Bam. This is the southern station. I get it. And this one then goes to Witch Hut because there's gonna be other people's branches coming away from there. That's how they decided it. I think the underground logic Toddy did at the main station, how you get flipped and so on. And oh man, I thought there was maybe water above. No. All right. Kind of thought that I'm gonna show him, man, this must have taken a while to build. But I like it. Couple vines here and there. Okay, what I need from the witch farm obviously is redstone. I need tons of redstone, even though I brought a lunch back, but I'm gonna let a lot of redstone in this. And like I said, a lot of this is at the spawn tower. Like None always brings iron over there, and I think Grok always brings little lag spike here. Come on. No, thank you. And Grok I think brings glowstone and redstone and so on over here. Let me show you on the map where we are. We're down here, and the spawn area is right there. This is where we are going to live, right here. And this is the witch farm they built down here. And I have not been here. I've been here when they built it initially, but I have not seen it finished now. Check it out. Cursed Earth, tons of witches spawning and falling down to their death. Of course, somebody needs to be in the area to keep this chunk loaded. Check that out. The old witch shop. Very nice. I like this a lot. Different decorations. Ooh, even a brown bed. That is so cool. What's upstairs? Just a viewing platform. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. I'm not gonna look in the chests, but... So there is 192 stacks of gunpowder, 68 stacks of redstone, and 112 stacks of glowstone. So I'm gonna take a bunch of stuff now, and I have not AFK'd over here, so I definitely need to AFK here one night just to repay them. A drop of evil. What here? I wonder if there's anything else. I don't think they drop anything else but these items, or maybe they're voiding it. Also, sugar? Oh, we're only keeping 8 stacks. You know what? I'm gonna take 1 stack of each of those, and I'm gonna take 2 stacks of redstone. Should be enough, yes. And I'm gonna take... There's so much. I'm gonna take 4 stacks of glowstone. Might actually need more of that, but I can always come back, guys. Alright, I got 2 more things I need to get. One of them being I need another quartz. So this is down here. This is where we used to spawn in. This, I believe, is going over to Asgard. Yes. This is the nether fortress that we explored in the beginning. Down there, somewheres, is the end portal. But I wanted to visit this place over here that mistaken build, and I'm guessing a nitro creeper got the best of this pillar there. I've seen a bunch of them today. Like that door. She built a wither skeleton farm over here, because I'm gonna need to kill one wither today, so we can make a better builder's wand. Because I'm gonna need a builder's wand. How does this... Are you gonna start spawning here? I believe that she found this and put a drop of evil on it so she can move it. There we go. 4 of them. Wow, nice. Alright, get over here, fellas. And I'm gonna try to get 3 wither skeleton skulls. That's all I need. We got a drop of evil. Awesome. That is really cool to have. We can make cursed earth with that, which we possibly will use. I am not 100% sure yet, because I need to do some testing first. You guys know how... I'm gonna kill more in a second, but you guys know when you look out here, right? You see the zombie pigmen, they're spawning, even though it's lit up over here. They don't care about light level. They care about the ground. So the only way of stopping zombie pigmen to spawn is if you use half slabs or carpet or something like that, right? Lower half slab, of course. Alright guys, I'm over here. Come get me. Did this guy just die on his own? But the thing is that I don't know if they are going to spawn regularly on... on regular cursed earth with full light level. So that is something we need to test. Because, you know, if I make a cursed earth dark farm, gold farm, in the nether... I'm swinging too fast, guys, sorry. Then that means we're also going to get nitro creepers and stuff like that. And I really would like to limit it to only zombie pigmen, because it's a gold farm. I need 1 more head. But that's something we're going to test out here very shortly. I need 1 more of these heads, and then I'm going to probably spend quite some time in the nether trying to get my hands on some nether quartz. It's probably going to be hard, but I'm going to need at least... I don't know, at least a stack of nether quartz blocks, and then I'm gonna fortune them when I get back, and that should be perfect. That's all I need. Because, you know, for comparators, I'm most likely gonna need some comparators. So I want to make sure. I don't actually know how much nether quartz I have, but while I'm here, I'm just gonna go farming and try to get the easy to reach stuff. I see bridges go everywhere. I wonder where that bridge is. Right there. So let me just make one thing sure. I do have a marker here, right? On. Where is this marker? Oh, that's just the end portal. Okay, let me set a marker here so I know how to get back the hub. And I like in the nether everything to be yellow, because you can really see yellow, you know, against all the red. And which way should we go first? Let's go that way. And I got, you know, still 240 ender pearls here. And I see somebody has too many glow balls. Alright, guys. I'll be back soon. I figured I'm gonna... What? You don't have enough room? Maybe it needs a little bit more breathing room back there. How about now? Now? Then all I can think of is that it is not tall enough. How about now? Okay. This is a new one. How much room do you need? Wither? But like I was saying, I figured I'd show you guys. The first one we'll do on the server. Sure, there's gonna be many more. Are you kidding me? Does it have to be open down here or something for it to count? What is your problem? There we go. Get out of the way here. Or explodes. And what did I have on the bar here? My bow. Yes. Go boom. I wanna see. Oh man, it broke straight into a cave. Ah, that's just great. No, no withering. Okay, let me... break this. Put a torch here so you guys can see a little better. Shoot you in the butt. Oh, oh. Oh, I see you. Are you trying to be sneaky? I don't want to be with it. Leave me alone. I'm a chicken when it comes to it. Oh, I just threw a regen potion for nothing. Okay, get some. I haven't needed my apple yet. Oh man, this is a pansy, this wither. Watch, famous last words. Okay. Got my milk. And done. Good, very cool, guys. So we got a wither and I can't pick up any more stuff. Okay, so I did bring. I want to do this right here, right now. Let me get rid of cobble. And you, good. We got another star. Is there no, like, what's that thing from immersive engineering that you usually get? Eat this. Wow, it made a mess. Okay, well, let's go over here into somewhat safety. This is that quarry hole I was telling you guys earlier about. This is my way in up there. Right there. I come down. It's, there's a cave up there, and then, well, I'm sure you guys can figure out how to get down here. Let me get my... Eat, okay. Go away. For now, let's get one of you, and where's my crafting table? Put this away, I don't need it. So let's go ahead and make this wand that I wanted for so long, and now I can finally make it right here. The unbreakable wand from Better Builder's Wand. And this one is cool because it can, you guys see, it can go up instead of just sideways. The other ones can only go that. And I think you can change the mode. And I want to show you guys also something. And it doesn't take any durability damage. So we can go nuts with this. So check it out. You make a boo-boo like this, a big one, right? I've learned in a live stream here recently that you can do wand and just press tab, and you see it says oops. You press enter, and it undoes the last one you did when you have that one. So you know, because let's say you have, it didn't give. Oh, the stone is all here on the ground. Interesting. Because it didn't fit into my inventory, but there it is. You know, if you think about it, because this thing can do 4,096 blocks, you can make a huge boo-boo. And if you have to clear all that by hand again, that is just, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make my way back to the overworld, and we are done with running errands for today. I leave this open, and yep, I'll see you just in a second. In case you're wondering where everybody drops off their items from the different farms, it's right here in front of the tower. There's a bunch of iron here. Here's Witch Farm goodness. Actually pretty empty. It was full earlier. Maybe I'll make a trip and fill it up here from the Witch Farm. And then also TDC's automatic fish farm right there. He's been providing everybody with bows and enchanting books and also fishing rods and stuff. That's actually where I got this awesome bow for here. I took 3 that were in there and combined them. So I did not have any work with that, so that is awesome. But let me explain to you real quick, in case you have not following the entire series, what my plan is for this season, for this series. I said that I want to build my way from this tower to my base. You guys see up there's the tavern. That was our first main build. And I finished the path between episodes because, well, hey, will you close? Thank you. Because... you know, I figured, hey, we're starting up here and we're making a tunnel, but we actually have not connected it to this tower. So I finally did that. I got a bunch of podzol. This is actually slabs with the saw. You can cut them in half. That saw right there. From simple covers, you can just cut it in half. And yeah, I made a very simple path, but I made it, you know, quite overgrown and lots of vegetation and so on. A lot of these trees I planted again because it was empty here. And we are in a jungle, so I figured it was important to tie that all back together. And yeah, just a path going up here. And I even added a water feature over here that's quite hidden, but I'm okay with that. You don't always need to see everything you see. There's like a little like an aqueduct or something coming down here into this little pond. The pond can use some love, but I don't really want to spend any time on that today. It's too square. I don't know, maybe if I put a chisel and bits bench here or something like that, it would look nicer. But for now, I think it is already. So we're coming up here, and then of course we're getting to the tavern. And everything we're going through now until we're up and around the corner, I consider, you know, quite finished. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be some touch-ups here and there. Of course, we got our food right here, and the trampled things here, by the way, guys, I think are from Enderman. I gotta fix them every once in a while, but it's no biggie. We got our horse stables over here, which I always added more. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I got the podzol, in case you're wondering, up here. This is a taiga forest, next to the iron farm. And I have that silk touch pick, so I picked up a bunch of podzol, and the coarse dirt you can just craft yourself with gravel and dirt. That way it doesn't get overgrown. And I also went into the stalls here and dressed this up a little bit more. Just, you know, it feels more finished this way, more love. And then we come down the tunnel. This one right here is a future project that is going to have something to do with the rails. I just dug down. There's not much to see yet. Then we got our public brewing area over here because I didn't want to just have a one tunnel, you know. I wanted to have these little side pockets, and I like it. I still like it. I think it looks good with what we did. Over here I didn't know what to put, so all these things are just empty. Bit of water fountains and so on, but you guys have seen that probably. Then over here, I am not sure what I want to do yet. I don't need the cow farm anymore because TechnoJock made a really cool beef farm that I'm going to show here in one of the upcoming episodes so you guys see where it is and how it works. If not, if you can't wait, just watch his video on it. And then I can also get rid of the wheat farm, and I played around a little bit with vegetation over here, but it's a little boring. So I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. We might... I don't know if we maybe put druidry here, roots in the next era in here or something like that. Not sure yet, so I can get rid of this. And then I think from here on out, I have only showed it on the live stream. I haven't shown it on video yet. Over here, I just wanted something so nothing can walk into the tunnel. Because honestly, guys, I don't feel like lighting all of this up here. Okay, and there's so many creepers, and you see skeleton horses. This is one that I already killed him. There's, I think, 2 more or something running around here. I just made this little, I don't know what you call this, lookout? Platform something. And this light right here is here because if it's not, there's some red X's here. And I didn't want to put torches or something else, so I figured we'd use this as a centerpiece right there. And that is it. Oh, seeing this, guys, we have 2 new people on the server. I totally forgot to mention that. Number 1 is Samso. He's a YouTuber you guys remember from the Infinity Expert Mode series. He came back this season to join us again. I'm super happy about that. And the second person that is now playing on our server is not a YouTuber, but he is our server admin. He's the guy that helps me with making the mod packs. A lot of you guys know him. But he is always in the background. He never wants any recognition, and we came together and said, you know what, let's invite him to the server as a big thank you. He deserves it, you know, he works on the servers, he provides a lot of servers, he's a big supporter of FTOG in our community, and that is Glitch. So I also want to welcome him to the server. He lives right there. Started building a temple and a tower and so on. Hook is over here, and I am... here some belts. Okay, so this is another thing I did between episodes actually a while ago. I wanted to come up here and I made a very simple tunnel. I did a little bit with, you guys see with chiseling bits how they're all uneven in both directions, so it looks more, you know, used, more worn. They wouldn't be all perfect and straight here with this design, and I made these little retainer here's with just chiseled basalt, just to have something in here. And the lighting in the ceiling, again, thanks to the witch farm, we have so much glowstone and redstone now, was a piece of cake. And here is now the big changing point. So remember this point right here, when we come out of this tunnel, and I will explain to you why this is the main change. We're changing the design from this, from here on, all the way to spawn is going to stick with this design. I'm gonna call it the Tavern design, okay? It fits with that kinda medievalish. But over here, we are going to change to the Asian design. And I also wanted to stop saying Asian, because it's probably disrespectful to if I have any Asian viewers, because that is such a broad term, guys. You can't just say I'm building Asian, because if you compare, for example, the Indian and the Japanese build styles, or even Mongolian or Chinese and so on, you know, they're all so diverse. They're so different. So I want to build Japanese. That is my goal this season. So I'm going to hopefully keep remembering that I'm going to say Japanese instead of just Asian, because it's such a broad term. All right. So, and right here you guys see I started with that. We started this on a live stream. It looks nothing like we had it on a live stream. But I wanted to get an idea on how to bridge this gap over here. So let's come up here. So from that turn right there up to here, I would like to finish here. And then here I made 2 tories. These are typical Japanese arches, I guess. Yes, it is an arch, even though it's not, doesn't have the arch form, right? But you guys know what I mean by that. And it looked completely different. We used flat colored dark red blocks and so on. But the more pictures I looked up about tories, this is kind of, they have a lot of orange. And I also had a lot of chisel and bit stuff during the live stream. And I want to stop using so much chisel and bits, not really because it is a lot of work, but because of the FPS. If you just, you know, everything, if you build everything with chisel and bits, you will get FPS issues. Chisel and bits in general is very good compared to back in the days like carpenter's blocks and so on when it comes to FPS. You guys see, I'm looking at this, there's a little bit chisel and bits here, and I'm still running at 110 FPS, no problem. Oh, I got the sniffles. Okay, so I'm going to stick with a lot of acacia wood. These are kind of the colors we're going to use. Orange, red, white, and then in some spots also woods and basalt. These are kind of the colors. That's why I have them all on me. I did not bring any andesite like I was going to, but I don't think I'll need it. Now, this was a very tough one here to figure out. Let me see if I can go over, yeah, there, so I can show you from the side better. This is not finished yet, guys. I still need to figure out what I want to put in here, because this is just hovering there right now. But it's going to have something down here very soon. As also see, I have a lot of torches now, because it's pain in the butt to get constantly surprised by creepers. But yeah, so this is acacia wood with basalt. This is quite a lot of chisel and bits down here. You guys see I made these I-beams because, again, I went by actual Tory pictures and tried to replicate this as much as I can. And then I used this stuff right here. And I kind of want to show you this because I found something out about it. I think it's in the gobbledygook bag. Yes. Right there. Good. We have this right there. Oh, it even says text glitch. That is cool. I didn't know that you cannot change that afterwards. But when you put this down here, that is this stuff on the side. This is lettered. Hold again. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. 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 You guys see that dupe bug? Lag spike, I hit it 4 times and I got 4 back. So apparently, can we undo the lettering? No, we cannot. So apparently, once you write something on it, but let's say you place it down first, then you get a GUI that opens that asks you for what you want the lettering to be. And then you get this cool sign. And you guys see that here because I was showing Glitch this, so I wrote his name in there. But this is really cool, isn't it? I really like that. But if you don't put any letters on it, that is what I used here for this cable. Kind of supposed to be a support, right? And we cannot use the immersive engineering stuff yet, so that's why it looks like that. And these up here are, you guys see them? They're kind of blinking. That is really cool. Can I show recipes? Yes, yes. That was added now. So let's see here real quick. If we come down here and we go to I think it's garland here, yes. How did I find out about this recipe? It is in here somewhere, guys. There we go. You guys see that? This is the recipe we've shown a few times here, just 2 iron on a stick, and then you can make a pattern. You can have purple, white, and red, for example. And then we'll repeat that pattern, purple, white, and red, over and over and over for as long as it goes. But if you add a glowstone dust, it turns into the twinkle ones. And that is these right here. They're twinkling. And I thought it was pretty cool. It still does not emit light. Okay? So let's go up here. This, of course, excuse me, is still a lot of chiseling bits, obviously. Okay? Because I did not use stairs. I wanted this to be flatter. That's why it's half slabs, one after another, right? And from the side, it looks like that. A lot of chiseling bits, but it wasn't hard at all. And I wanted to show you guys how I'm hiding. I'm going to get rid of these here because I duped them. I don't want to keep them. Let me see here how I can show you. Yes, I'm going to need my chiseling bits bag real quick. I can take off one sliver, so let's set that to plain. Dark oak wood slab, planks. You guys see right here it says planks. So what I did is I placed the planks and then I chiseled down 3 layers and put 2 layers of glowstone again and then covered it on top and then the front. If you use an entire 16 by 16 bits area, you only need 1 layer of glowstone for it to emit light. But because I needed to cover it in the front, I needed to use. So that is how I'm hiding the not enough bits or chisel durability. Excuse me? Oh, I was full. Why am I having such a lag issue? So where did these other bits go? Here we are. Oh my god, I hope that I think I see them. Nope. That was not it, so let's get back up here. Hopefully I don't fly too far. Okay, perfect. Okay, do I have the glowstone? No, that's the ones I'm missing. Picked something up. So let's go take these out. Can I do an undo now? Yes, okay, cool. Woo! And everything is gone, alright. So let's get rid of this real quick and get these back here. Alright, so that is how I hit the lighting. So there is no lights here. I really want to start using less lighting. It's not very nice. Okay? And then the next thing is we did, and I completely changed again in the live stream, was these stairs going here. I wanted to have some beams down here because otherwise it looks like the stair is just hovering half in the air. And then once it actually touches solid surface, it's just directly in there. Again, this on the side is chiseling bits, but the rails this time I used from Architecture Craft. What it's called, right? Yes. And they worked out really nice. I'm really happy how this turned out. Before we used a lot of quarry stone and so on. And don't forget, guys, everything here needs to be horse ready. I want to be able to ride a horse from my base all the way to spawn. Because of when you run errands and so on, I don't want to have to, use a rail cart every time. We're still going to have it, of course, but that's it. And then, let me show you, we come up here. Around the corner up to here, and then we finally get to our main area. What is happening with our tick? Let me check that real quick. So, up here is going to be the main palace, right? Right here. And then underneath, we're also going to build a bunch of stuff, but that's, way down the line. And my goal is to get up here and finish everything from down there to up here today. So next time we can figure out where we're going to put the nether portal to go get started with our gold farm. Because that's my goal for next episode. We're going to build this gold farm. Over there, by the way, you guys see, I can see the donuts, the hanging donuts from TDC, which is pretty cool. But you guys remember, I told you, remember that spot down there where the turn is. And that is right where my cursor is now. My crosshair, I'm sorry, in the middle. So right there is going to be the last thing you can see from the palace up here. And that is why I want that to be the first Japanese style structure. And then you come up here and everything, is supposed to be Japanese in these kind of color schemes. And I think it's going to look cool. And down there, well, I guess we can see this, but that doesn't really, it's just a retaining wall with a fence. Which I guess we could also make something else in the future. We'll see. So that is why down there the design is going to change. And that design that we're going to come up with now is going to be the retaining walls in the in the tunnels and so on, all the way to up here. And also we have to build two kind of all this pavilions, I guess, right here, because I want to do a roof on top of this, you know, to really mark the entrance there, and then down there as well. And probably, and I noticed this here, I don't know why this chunk has a problem here displaying. Like if I look up, you guys see everything looks normal, but when I look down, it gets cut down like that in those stairs. And if I go further, all of this disappears. I am not sure that has something to do with chiseling bits or whatever, but hopefully it will just be resolved by itself or whatever. So why don't we get started with this, like right down here with the design I want to cover. This is the middle right there, and the design I want to try out. I have not, you know, made it in a. Oh, and up here I also gotta close this off, of course. And I really need to stop. Can I reach you? Thank you. More vines. No more. Get rid of these real quick. I don't know how I'm gonna close this up yet, but I don't think anybody's gonna see it from upstairs ever. But that's not on the to-do list right now. So what I want to do here is, this is 3 wide up here and here. I don't want to be 5 wide because I can easily fit with a horse here, okay? And even though the tunnels down there are a little bit wider, up here we can start going a little bit more narrow. And I think 3 wide is the perfect thing. So that means the first wall is going to be here, okay? And so the design I want to try out here is something I've seen in another test world that we have. That has a lot of Japanese style things in it, because I'm just not familiar building with it. And my bag is sucking everything. Perfect. So this is the middle. So what I want to do here, and there's actually one thing I did not bring, and that is a red sandstone. Why don't I grab that real quick? I have a bunch of red sand downstairs. We're going to have acacia wood. Yes, to here. Yes. Like that. This support pillar is gonna go to here. But I wanted it to be a different look here. And this is kind of, you know, it could be some writings on it. I don't know. We're just gonna have to go with that. And then on the bottom here, I think we are going to go with regular sandstone. Like that. And it's gonna look different in a second, of course, guys. So bear with me on this one. And I think that this one here should be regular. Yes, like that. And then in the corners, we're actually going to have, you're not going to be able to see this one. Again, just acacia wood. So let me just get the filler down here. I don't like to leave holes, guys. So bag. So I always put some gobbledygook block down there. Like smooth stone or cobblestone. And I guess up here we wouldn't need it either, but it's already in there now. I'm not going to mess with it. And now we are going to go with birch. Because I like the contrast. I think it looks really nice. And these are going to be like that. And then, let's see if I can remember. Okay, let's get rid of this one again for a second. Like this. Then, yeah, come down like that. This doesn't look right. Yes, this one is. Okay. What? Hey, if I want you to turn around, I'll tell you to turn around. Otherwise, you stay like that. Okay. Even though it's a little bit bulky here, the idea I got it from was a much larger area. So we're gonna have to check if this is going to look good the way it is here. I do like it. It's different, right? We have never done anything like that. And then I think the other thing we are going to do is simply off like this. And that is it. Okay, a design something like that. So let me replicate that over here real quick. It's a really easy pattern. And don't forget, guys, I don't want to use any chisel and bits for as much as I can. Make sure. Just like that. So we got the orange, we got the red, and we got the white. I like it. Now, thinking of this, this is actually... I did bring them. I don't need this acacia back here either, because my idea is to have this like... And why is the color change? You guys see that, right? I don't know why the color changed. Oh, because there's no solid block above this. That is why. Okay, let's go ahead and make that solid. The lighting is kind of bugging out right there. Like that, yeah. Now it's gonna look correct. Yes, good. And then, you know, bring this around. This is going to be... Yeah, so there's going to be... Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna... My shovel. Recess this as well, and I can leave this bottom row right there. That's gonna be 3, yes. So over here I wasted some of the acacia behind it, but that is okay. And so you're not gonna be able to see this either. I like that. Okay, we're gonna have to try this out real quick. So we would have... How would this be? If I want the acacia to be here, I do want it here. So then there would be... And that means I need to recess this further. Then this makes it 5. We can't do that. I need to get more red sandstone, that's for sure. So that would go here. That would mean... Red clay I have plenty, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. And then... The same spiel like that again. Then coming out from... Well, here's going to be the red sandstone pillar right there. So you guys get the idea. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. That limits the amount of orange that is used. Okay, guys, so I'm going to have my work cut out here for a couple hours here, probably. I'm going to use this design and try to replicate it down here diagonally. I need to go to the mining age, collect a bunch of red sand. I need to grow a bunch of acacia wood and get more of that. And I do all that in the mining world. It's just easier. I can go crazy. And then when I am all the way, when I have all this built, this wall right here, I will most likely also use down here somehow a similar design in the retaining wall. Or the other design idea I had, and I'm going to show you that though before we break. Perfect. It's going to be hard to explain, so I need to just make it. Yes, I do need this one. Because I'm going to need a stack of this. Oh man, now I'm running out of room. Okay, let me put away... I need these, but I can put away the other wood here real quick. Alright guys, inventory management is getting really tough. I don't want dark oak, I want spruce. So let's put that away, that. Okay, I got room now. So, what am I going to do with this is make 64 buttons. Yeah, you saw it. And I have no idea how exactly I'm going to do it yet. But let's just say we're going to come over like this. There needs to be some kind of interruption here. Let me see. Whoops. Probably... I got the bag here. Probably just again. So let's just... What? Why could I not jump? Go. So let's say it's 4 tall. Stop jumping. 5, 6. That's... In the tunnel, the design is even, so I'm very uncomfortable with that. But if I can keep it uneven, it's good. And then I was thinking of just plastering buttons like this to give it that I'm pretty sure that if you guys have seen Japanese buildings before, they have these brackets. You guys know that the Japanese are the master woodworkers. They're the best woodworkers there are. If you ever want to see the crazy joints and so on they make and how they woodwork, it's just completely different from the Western world. It's amazing. They are the absolute masters in woodworking. Google it. Look them up, like Master Woodworker, and watch a YouTube video on it or something. It's amazing, the things. So I was thinking of a retaining wall like that. And the other idea I had is, instead of using stone buttons on wood, is to use stone with wood buttons on it. Something like that. But I do think this wall needs to be recessed. So it cannot be flush with this. It needs to be one back, otherwise it looks silly. But I'll play around with that, and then, guys, I'll be back once I have everything done from down here to going up there. I want to see if I can do this again. I just did it earlier by accident. I'm trying to get as far away from my body as possible and then use this, and look at that. I love it. This is so cool. And really, sometimes I get stuck on something. But anyway, it works. And check it out. TDC gave me an awesome present earlier. He gave me, because I was talking with him, he came over and visited me and stuff. And I saw him flying around with his elytra wings. And I told him that I'm waiting to get mending. And then he said he has a second set with mending and unbreaking on it if I want to have it. And he gave it to me, and it's awesome. So now I can fly around together with this slime sling here. You know, you can catapult yourself up and then fly around. But check it out, guys. Should probably sleep real quick. Let me get my sleeping bag. There. Oh yeah, I also made check it out. A stone head, and all other 3 pieces are made of that blue slime crystal. Because I needed to get so much red sand, guys. And if this one is broken, it takes 3 sharpening stones. I went through 64 or 63, something like that, sharpening stones today. I'm just getting red sand because I needed so much of it. It was crazy. Anyway, so I am done all the way up, and I want to show you guys now. So this one you guys remember, and then up here you guys see clearly the color change, right? Kind of digging it. I like it. This one here took me so long to build. I could not figure out what to build here. And then I actually tore down this entire terrain out here. Let me see if I can show you. Everything up here, I tore it out. There was just a hole all the way down to here. I built the walls and stuff before, up to here, and the ceiling was right there. And I dug it all out, everything. And then built an actual full roof there, and it's gonna be easier to show you guys when I get back upstairs. And I tried with 3 different designs I played around with, and it's working. It's coming together nicely. I did say that I wasn't gonna use a lot of chisel and bits, but this just has such an Asian feel to me that I didn't know what to put into some of these where I didn't have enough room to go with the birch stairs, right? So I just made this one design right here. It's just too thick. Just a bunch of holes, and I think it looks good. I'm really happy about it. So that is this, and then we come up here. And over here, I did not go with that button design that I was initially thinking. I just used a cobblestone wall. It actually all started over here. Right there, because you have this, you see the stone slabs, right, just as a border, but here it looked kind of weird, you know, just seeing them on the side, just the top layer. I wanted something in front of it, so I just made this retaining wall here, and I dig it. I like it a lot. I think that works well. I still have to sniffle. Sorry about that, guys. And up here, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't think it needs to have anything here. There's no, I mean, I guess you could have a landslide or something, but we're in a jungle, so there should be a lot of vegetation. Here. But I wanted to show you guys before we go across what this actually looks like from up here. All these leaves here that you guys see, I put here. All of this vegetation. Because I wanted this roof to be kind of looking overgrown, right? There's a big hole down here. I filled it in just the top layer with dirt again, where I didn't want to see the hole. And then I covered it with leaves. Just so, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. You can just see tops of it, like the jungle is taking it back over. And that is that. So now let's go move on. Wink. Here, I didn't want to go with the dark oak. I said, you know what, I'm just going to go with the path here. And instead of making it look crazy, I might put in a few different things. Or maybe chisel a block here or there because it's just so clean, right? But I'll figure that out eventually. And down here, I did put just a few stones now. So it looks like this pillar is standing on these stones. And I think that works. I mean, who's going to look down here, right? We know it's fixed. So let's go up here. Up here, I didn't do anything special. All I did is, again, the path. We've already seen this. More path, and then check it out. There's the first Japanese-style roof. And here I went with acacia. Down there, I used spruce. And up here, I used acacia. And it's a little bit much acacia, I think. But it does still work. And this is just, it's not a full. It's just I built it into the mountain. And it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to go over there later to show you guys what this looks like. Oh, while we're over here, I can come over there. And there we go. Now you can see it from up here. That is what it looks like. I really like how everything is somewhat overgrown. You cannot see everything. Because we're living in a jungle, right? Everything should be somewhat hidden. There's the donuts. I don't remember that water over there. Huh. Anyway. So let's go back over here. And this is the full stairway now. And because this is where it started. With this birchwood lattice, I guess, or whatever you want to call that. Because our design from up here just didn't work here, right? It looked weird. I could never figure out how to do these stairs the way they look good. And I didn't want to just use birch fencing. I don't know. It would have looked good. But I like this better because it's so delicate. I don't know if that's the right word. The ceiling, by the way, I made basalt because I didn't want to have even more colors. We already have the dark brown, we have the orange, we have the, I'm gonna call it white, it's not white. And then I didn't want to have, you know, more white or orange up here. So I said I'm gonna go with the basalt. And on these four up here, I just put in a little bit of these plants. Carrots, some wheat, some netherrack, and some, what did he call it? Beetroot. Yes. And the lighting is back here. You guys see that? There's pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns. And these things right here, if you check at Wayla, you see it's a cover that's in front of it. So the light is actually going through these covers because they're not taking up the full space. Because these got uprooted as well as these and these. Because the lighting that's here in the floor, right there, is a cover, wasn't enough for them. They, you know, I closed it off. There's the water to the side here, to the there. And it just popped out the seed after I planted it on this side. So I had to put some lighting. It's nice. We have all hidden lighting. In the other ones here, right there is a cover. That's how I made them, just in case you guys are wondering. So you can see them and the lighting comes through. And the 120 FPS in here. So I'm very happy about that. So, and then it continues the same design over here. I didn't put the plants here. I might still add them, I'm not sure. And then we have this next roof style over here. That's the third style. It's, you know, a more, I think you call this a gable. Gable style. Yep, and that's what it looks from up here. And I made it, I'm pretty sure is gonna change eventually, guys. But I just wanted to complete it, so we have it come into here. I don't know. It doesn't look bad, don't get me wrong, okay? It doesn't look bad, but I don't know if that is the style I want to go with up here for the walkways and stuff. I actually prefer the stone slabs, like these up here, because they're brighter instead of the dark. So we might change it up, I don't know yet. And now let me, oh, we can just fly there if I get it right. Oh, I love having a... Oh, no, 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 no! I missed it. Ah, typical. How am I going to get up there now? Can I get up here? Thank you. And now I can get up there. And check it out. You guys see, this is a corner one. It pitches up on the side over here. Can I get a little closer, maybe? Probably really hard to see from here. It's okay. You know, one style like this, different style right there, and then this one down here. And I'm really happy, guys. You gotta let me know how you like this. How do you like the colors? Guess the path over here. That's the only thing that's really sticking out. Everything else is orange, gray, dark brown, and black. And then we have this light brown over here. But I'm very pleased, guys. I'm very happy now. We built all the way from the spawn tower up to here, and now we can start working our main base. And first thing we're gonna do is get going on the gold farm, because I know a lot of people are waiting for the gold. So that's gonna be really good, and it shouldn't be too much work making the gold farm, because I hope that the cursed earth will work. I have not tried it out yet, but I will between episodes, just to make sure to be prepared, because in case it doesn't work, then we have to make a regular vanilla style zombie pigman farm. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and that you are pleased with what we've built so far. I didn't even show one off. I just, you know, put some stuff around it. There's not really any rhyme or reason. And you guys see a lot of times it's also not symmetrical, but still somewhat clean, because, you know, this wall is different from that one, but over here it's symmetrical. So when you come in here, you get this nice eye candy. I'm very happy about it. And let me know down in the comments how you like the build style, if you're gonna look forward to more Japanese. It's kind of late to change it now in case you don't like it, but I think it looks really good. I'm very pleased. And next time we get started with the gold farm. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.